नमस्कार, बहुत-बहुत स्वागत है गाइज़ आपके अपने चैनल KFCS पर। तो गाइज़ आज का जो डिस्कशन है बहुत ही ज़बरदस्त है और हम आज जो बातचीत होगी मिशन है गोल्ड मेडल का। वुमेन्स टीम ऑलरेडी गोल्ड मेडल दिला चुकी है, अब बारी है मेंस टीम की। तो आज पूरी बातचीत करेंगे मेंस टीम की कि मेंस की टीम में क्या रणनीति रहेगी, कल का जो गेम है। ऑफ इंडिया अपना पहला मैच स्टार्ट कर रही है और इंडियन टीम से बहुत ज़्यादा उम्मीदें और ऑफ कोर्स होनी भी चाहिए क्योंकि सारे ऐसे एक्सपीरियंस प्लेयर हैं जिन्होंने होम्स आईपीएल में काफ़ी अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस किया है और जब कोई प्लेयर आईपीएल में परफॉर्म अच्छा करता है तो ऑब्वियस सी बात है कि वो बाहर भी अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस करते हैं और देखा भी गया है। तो उम्मीदें पूरी है कि इस तरह का परफॉर्मेंस अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस देखने को मिलेगा। इस पे आज पूरी बातचीत करेंगे। सबसे बड़ी चीज़ है आज नॉट ओनली एशियन गेम्स से फोकस होगा, वर्ल्ड कप पे भी फोकस रहेगा कि अब वर्ल्ड कप जो है ज़्यादा दिन दूर रह नहीं रहे हैं, 2 से 3 दिन के बाद वर्ल्ड कप स्टार्ट हो जाएगा, तो वर्ल्ड कप का भी बहुत ज़्यादा एक्साइटमेंट है और अ, इसके बारे में बात करेंगे, प्रैक्टिस मैचेस के बारे में बातचीत करेंगे, तो काफ़ी बातचीत है आज और उससे पहले हम बात करेंगे एशियन गेम्स की। तो एशियन गेम्स पहला मुकाबला जो कि है भारत और नेपाल के बीच। तो इंडियन टीम के अगर मैं प्लेइंग 11 की बात करूँ तो प्लेइंग 11 में ज़्यादा मैं चेंजेस देख नहीं रहा हूँ। कल की वीडियो जिन्होंने मेरी देखी होगी वो जान गए होंगे कि क्या प्लेइंग 11 हो सकते हैं। एक हिंट मैंने प्रोवाइड किया था कि इस टाइप की प्लेइंग 11 हो सकती है, आप इस प्लेइंग 11 से जा सकते हैं। तो पॉसिबल है कि इंडियन टीम जो है ज़्यादा चेंजेस करेंगे नहीं रिस्पेक्टिव ऑफ बॉलर्स। अब बॉलर्स और ऑलराउंडर चेंज हो सकते हैं, मे बी हो सकता है शिवम दुबे आप अ, शाहबाज अहमद को देख लें, इसकी पॉसिबिलिटी है। अ, तो इसकी पॉसिबिलिटी मुझे थोड़ी-सी ज़्यादा नज़र आती है, तो ऐसा हो सकता है, माइट बी कि आपको जो है ऐसे गेम देखने को मिले। बट जो प्लेइंग 11 है मेरे को वही नज़र आ रही है, मेरे को ज़्यादा मैं इसमें चेंजेस देख नहीं रहा हूँ। बाकी एक्सपेक्टेड है कि भारतीय टीम जो है इस गेम को जीत जाएगी, तो पूरी उम्मीद करेंगे और गाइस जब हम बात करते हैं इंडियन टीम की इंडियन टीम की जो कैपेबिलिटीज़ है, अगर हम बात करें चाहे उनके यंग टीम में क्यों ना हो, अच्छा परफॉर्म करते हैं जब भी उनको मौके मिलते हैं तो ऑब्वियस है अच्छा परफॉर्म करेंगे, इसमें कोई डाउट नहीं है। लेकिन सामने जो टीम होगी कल वो है नेपाल की। फ़र्क एक ही चीज़ का रहेगा इंडियन टीम और नेपाल टीम के बीच में कि देखिए नेपाल की टीम भले ही आप कितने भी अंडरडॉग कहें, आप एशिएट टीम है। नेपाल जो है हमारी मेन इंडियन टीम से खेली थी तो बहुत ही बुरी तरह हार का सामना करना पड़ा था। वो कल भी करना पड़ सकता है, लेकिन नेपाल की टीम इंडिया से आगे किस जिन चीज़ों में है वो है उनका एक्सपीरियंस, क्योंकि वो अभी लीग मैचेस खेल के आ रहे हैं और जितने भी क्रिकेट फॉलोअर्स हैं, जितने लोगों ने क्रिकेट को फॉलो किया होगा एशियन गेम्स में, आप जानते होंगे कि नेपाल ने क्या किया है। अपने ओपनर जो कि सबसे पहला मैच था क्रिकेट का नेपाल का, नेपाल ने क्या ज़बरदस्त बल्लेबाज़ी की है। जो उनके बल्लेबाज थे उन्होंने बहुत ही बेहतरीन परफॉर्मेंस दिया और जिसकी बदौलत जो है एक टी20 का रिकॉर्ड तोड़ा। नेपाल ने 314 रन बनाए, जो कि टी20 का एक बड़ा रिकॉर्ड है, जिसे अपने नाम किया है उन्होंने। उसके अलावा मैं थोड़ा डिटेल में आपको बताता हूँ, उस वक़्त कौन-कौन से प्लेयर्स थे जो कि हावी हुए और जिन्होंने एक बेहतरीन परफॉर्मेंस किया। तो जो परफॉर्मेंस जब आती है तो कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल जो है बहुत ज़्यादा हाई होता है और जब कोई भी टूर्नामेंट आप खेलने जाते हैं तो कॉन्फिडेंस का ही गेम होता है। वो कॉन्फिडेंस और मोमेंटम, और कहीं न कहीं मोमेंटम जो है भारतीय टीम के पास नहीं हुआ, क्योंकि आप चाइना में खेलने जा रहे हैं और चाइना की जो पिच है किस तरीके की रहेगी उसका मैं थोड़ा-सा आपको ओवरव्यू दे देता हूँ। उससे पहले हम थोड़ा-सा बात कर लेंगे प्लेइंग 11 की भी। तो मैं थोड़ा-सा ओवरव्यू दे देता हूँ आपको कि चेन्नई में चाइना में माफ़ करिएगा, चाइना में किस टाइप की प्लेइंग 11 रहती है, क्या स्क्वाड हो सकता है? तो उसके बारे में पूरी बातचीत करते हैं। तो मैं आपको थोड़ा दिखा देता हूँ। हाँ, तो एशियन गेम्स जो खेले जाने वाला है इंडिया वर्सेस नेपाल, इंडियन टाइम से 6:30 बजे सुबह स्टार्ट हो जाएगा ये। आप इस गेम को सोनी में देख सकते हैं। और जो ये गेम खेला जाने वाला है वो हैंगज़ाऊ में खेला जाने वाला है, जो रिपब्लिक ऑफ चाइना जहाँ पे ये गेम खेला जाएगा। और अगर हम बात करें तो ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ की कैप्टनसी में खेला जाएगा ये। तो थोड़ा-सा मैं स्टैट्स की बात करता हूँ कि नेपाल की टीम का जो टी20 रिकॉर्ड है वो कैसा है? अगर हम बात करें तो अ, सबसे पहले नेपाल ने अपना टी20 इंटरनेशनल मैच जीता था 80 रनों से, जिसमें ज्ञानेंद्र मल्ल ने 48, पारस खाकड़ा 41 उन्होंने बनाए थे। तो अभी तक नेपाल ने 50 मैचेस खेल चुके हैं टी20s में, जिसमें 34 जीते, 23 हारे और 1 नॉट रिज़ल्ट है। तो 50 में से 34 जीतना अच्छा रिकॉर्ड है नेपाल की टीम का। हाईएस्ट स्कोर की मैं बात करूँ तो जो अभी इन्होंने रिसेंटली बनाया, 314 रन 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर। तो पिच जो है जिस तरह से इन्होंने खेला है, खेल दिखाया है, इस चीज़ से पता चलता है कि पिच में कुछ ख़ास ऐसा नज़र नहीं आ रहा है। मतलब पिच में कुछ ऐसा नहीं है जैसा कि हम सोच रहे हैं कि अ, फँस के आएगी बॉल, वन साइडेड गेम होगा। वन साइडेड गेम नहीं, मैं एक्सपेक्ट कर रहा हूँ कि थोड़ा हाई स्कोरिंग गेम हो सकता है। नेपाल की टीम ने बहुत ही बेहतरीन रिकॉर्ड बनाया और लोएस्ट स्कोर इनका 53 ऑल आउट है। हाईएस्ट पार्टनरशिप की बात करूँ, रोहित पटेल, कुशाल मल्ला ने इस साल किया है 193। यही वो ज़बरदस्त पार्टनरशिप थी जिसने अ, इस बड़े स्कोर की नींव रखी थी। 314 रन बहुत बड़ा स्कोर था। 5 सेंचुरीज़ लग चुकी है अभी तक इस टीम से, जब से टी20 खेलना स्टार्ट किया है। 137 रन कुशल मल्ला, इन्होंने 137 रन बनाया था ओपनर में। और फर्स्ट 50 पहली बार जो 50 बनाया था सुभाष ठोकरल ने बनाया था, पारस खाकड़ा ने पहली सेंचुरी मारी 2019 में। तो ये टीम के पास अच्छे रिकॉर्ड्स हैं। और 2023 में ही फास्टेस्ट 100 बनाया कुशल मल्ला ने 34 गेंदों में, ये भी एक रिकॉर्ड है। हालांकि जो फास्टेस्ट 100 का जो रिकॉर्ड है वो वो भी तोड़ दिया है कुशाल मल्ला ने। कुशाल मल्ला का नाम लिया जाएगा इतिहास में जब भी बात की जाएगी कि टी20s में सबसे ऊपर कौन है, तो वो कुशल मल्ला ही है। तो कुशल मल्ला का जो है नाम हमेशा रहेगा। ओके, धन्यवाद। Yeah. So hello Rahul, how are you?
Yes, hi Kunal, how are you?
Yeah, you are coming break by break. But yes, tomorrow India is going to finally start the campaign, and very surprising that it is Nepal now. So, Rahul, this is not that Nepal that we see in Asia Cup. This is a different Nepal that they have performed in Hungzu. It is a 314 runs, fastest 50, fastest 100. So, this Nepal is different, Rahul.
Mm, Well, let's be very honest. Nepal has played Maldives and Mongolia
Yeah,
in the first round. So those are not big name teams. They've not played any big name teams or created some huge upsets that we have to be terrified of them. They're a talented team, no doubt. They're definitely one of the best associate nations. I won't deny that. But playing against India, even though it's a second string Indian team, it's going to be a different challenge for them. It won't be as easy as playing Maldives or Mongolia. That much I can guarantee because India's squad is very strong. If you look at it, we have players who would probably be first choice players if they were playing in Nepal. I
yeah.
mean, if you look at the Indian squad, these players would probably be a first choice pick if they played for Nepal, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay, so
So,
one by one, let's start from playing 11 of Team India. What is your playing 11 for the first match, Rahul? And I'm expecting from Nepal that it will be high scoring game, because I think Nepal will be in aggressive approach
well,
because of their
I
confidence.
guess so. I guess they will be aggressive, but also, yeah, what can help them is the size of the grounds. That will definitely help Nepal a lot. The grounds being very small, we can expect a high score. I don't know how high Nepal will score though, because they're playing against India after all. I'd be surprised if they did get 200 or something against India. That would be a little bit of a surprise, but As far as the Indian lineup is concerned, I think it is set that Gaikwad and Jaiswal will open the batting. I think that
Yeah,
is
yeah,
pretty
that is
much it's,
obvious.
and yeah, that is pretty obvious. Then there are some pretty talented batsmen down the order. I probably have Tilak Varma playing at one down.
Yes.
Tilak Verma at one down. Then
Why not Rahul Tripathi?
I see more talent in Tilak Verma compared to Rahul Tripathi. Tilak Verma
Okay.
has done very well for Mumbai Indians in the IPL. I feel he
Actually,
deserves
I
a
put
spot,
Tilak Verma in number four. I put him in number four
and
as of now.
Rahul Tripathi at one down.
Yeah, I am thinking. Now I am asking your playing 11. Might be Rahul is not in your playing 11. It is also possible.
I would go with Tilak Verma at one down. I mean, he's a little
Okay.
bit. He resembles Suresh Raina a little bit in his batting. There is some resemblance. And Raina was also one down for CSK in T20 matches. Let's not forget. But so I'd go with the Gaikwad Jaiswal. That's the obvious opening combination here. Tilak Verma at one down. Then I'd follow up with Washington Sundar, Shivam Dubey, and Jitesh Sharma being your wicket keeper.
Yes. Okay.
Mm, and then bowlers. Um, so I covered how many batsmen? Six batsmen, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I probably also bring in Prab Simran, probably Shahbaz Ahmed as well, because to add some bowling depth, some depth to the bowling. I'd bring in Shahbaz Ahmed, um, and then bowlers will be Ravi Bishnoi, Ashdeep Singh, Avesh Khan, and Mukesh Kumar. This would be my playing 11.
Okay. So
Oh,
Avish Khan
sorry.
is
Wait,
your
wait. Hold on. I missed Rinku Singh.
yes.
Probably instead of Shahbaz Ahmed, Rinku Singh. I'd have Rinku
Yeah,
Singh
this is
instead
a
of
big thing
Shahbaz
that
Ahmed.
you can't put Shivam Dubey, Washington Sundar, and Shahbaz Ahmed along in the playing 11. This is also a problem.
Yeah, you can't have all of them, but I feel Shahbaz Ahmed is a better bowler than a batsman, and
Yes.
Shivam Dubey is a better batsman than a bowler. So it's a gamble. But given this is batting friendly conditions, I'd want somebody who is good enough to clear the boundary. These are batting conditions, boundaries are very small, and Shivam Dubey would probably do a better job at clearing these small boundaries than Shahbaz Ahmed, in
Yeah.
my opinion. And although Shivam Dubey can be a little bit of a lightweight with the ball, that is okay, but we probably won't need him to bowl. That is another aspect of things. And perhaps if one of we have to trust our five bowlers: Bishnoi, Mukesh Kumar, Avesh Khan, Arshdeep Singh, and Washington Sundar to get the job done. If one of them is having a bad day, you can always have Tilak Varma as backup. Tilak Varma can be a hand can bowl some handy off spin as well. So Tilak Varma can be a backup. Need be you need not even have Shivam Dubey bowl, in my opinion.
Yeah, of course. But now it's come to Nepal. They are firing. If we talk about first game, it's okay when we talk about team against Team India. Things are different. But confidence is confidence, and we always say, Rahul, you will agree with it. When we comes to the big tournament, momentum is a big thing that you should have. So I think Nepal have that momentum. They know the ground pretty well, and when you have so many matches in same venue, then wicket might be slow down. But still, Rahul, I think 200 score is possible. Means 200, 190, 180. This
Yeah, we
type
can
of score will
definitely
be
see
there.
a high scoring match. And one thing, our bowling attack isn't the strongest. They can even Arshdeep Singh, who I think is the spearhead of this attack, he might go for runs.
Yeah, of course. Even Avesh Khan also. I don't have trust on Avesh Khan because Avesh Khan has also not played so much cricket for India for a long time. So I think this is a big problem. But yes, now it's which if we talk about Nepal, so Kushal Malla, 150, 137 not out. So that was the innings. And if we talk about fastest 50, that is Dipender Singh array 9 balls. So Rahul, if we talk about the record, this record is unbeatable. You can't beat 9 ball 50 record, anyways.
That's almost impossible to beat, in my opinion.
All,
I
not
mean,
almost, it is impossible because 8 into 6 is 48, and then ninth ball is your 50. So it
so
is practically
he hit
impossible.
eight sixers and took a double. Must
Yes.
be.
Yes. So he don't hit six sixes in an over, but still he got this record, and finally break the Yuvraj Singh record of 12 ball 50 runs.
Yeah, it's quite an unbelievable. Uh, I'm seeing the scorecard. It says 138 off in 50 balls, so 8 fours and 12 sixers. That is quite unbelievable. So basically, 104 runs have come in boundaries,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, of course. So Nepal is good team. Let's see, and
You
I'm
can't
hoping that
underestimate them for sure.
yes.
We
But yes, Dipender Singh Arey, talented player. We all know when we talk about Nepal, Arey is always there in terms of bowling or batting. But Arey finally shows that he is that type of batsman. He can be aggressive anytime.
Yes,
Nine
absolutely.
and Kushal Malla, both are middle order batsmen, and how they batted, that is really means you can say this is like a book cricket. They are playing like a book
Yeah,
cricket.
absolutely. And let's not forget the innings of Rohit Paudel either.
Yes.
Rohit Paudel also scored 61 of 27 against Mongolia. That is something to be appreciated. There have been wickets to all the bowlers as well
Well, in
in that
Asia
match
Cup,
against.
when we see the Nepal team in Asia Cup, they showed the promise that in upcoming 2, 3, 4, 5 years, this nation will be big in cricket. They have
Yes,
good players.
absolutely. They're going to become big in cricket. They have a very good future in cricket. I don't know about tests, but at least in ODI and T20, they have a very good future. If you saw it during the Cricket World Cup League, which led to the World Cup qualifiers, you saw that there were lots of crowds in Nepal, and people even watch sitting on the branches of trees to watch the matches.
Yes.
And same thing, I think you can see the same scenes at the end of this month when the World Cup qualifiers, the regional qualifiers get underway in Nepal right now. And Nepal was also part of the ODI World Cup qualifiers in Zimbabwe as well. Unfortunately, they could win only the one match against USA, but they still, for them, a team like them reaching the qualifiers is a big step towards, is a big stride. And then, of course, making the Asia Cup, they looked very competitive in the Asia Cup with the ball for 35 out of 50 overs. They looked very competitive against Pakistan. They looked like they had Pakistan in a little bit of trouble. And then against India, they managed to score 230 and almost batted all the 50 overs.
Yeah,
So
of course.
they showed lots of promise in the Asia Cup, and I think they will definitely only get better from here.
Yes. Okay, now let's come to qualifier number two, that is Pakistan versus Hong Kong. Before talking about Hong Kong, we have to talk about this Pakistan team because this Pakistan team is apart from Babar Azam. When we talk about Pakistan, there is always few players in T20 that is their you can say the deadly combination of openers like Babar Azam, Rizwan, Fakhr Zaman. These are the star players. But now, how this Pakistan team's looking? Rahul
Mhm.
first name is the captain. Kasim Akram, good PSL. Kasim Akram was great in this year PSL. I have followed him. So who was not good at batting, but he was good in bowling. So basically, the Pakistan have sent an all-rounder as a captain, like our Hardik Pandya. As we put Hardik Pandya as a captain because of his all-rounder performance. So same thing, Kasim Akram is a captain. Another player is Omer Yusuf. Omer Yusuf is good, very good in PSL. Even we see Omer Yusuf in, I think recently there was in Lanka Premier League also. Omer Yusuf was there, so he has a good opening, good in an opening combination. Amar Zamal, I think
Umar
Amar
Jamal.
Zamal, yeah, Amar Zamal have good PSL. So all are PSL stars. But there are few players, Rahul, if we talk about this Pakistan team, Haider Ali, Asif Ali, they have played for Pakistan team, but suddenly they are dropped. So Rahul, do you think for these players, Asif Ali, Haider Ali, Khushdil Shah, uh, Arshad Iqbal, Mohammad Hasnain, Shahnawaz Dhani, they are not elected for World Cup. Even they are out of their national team. This is a chance for them to come back for a team, for his team.
Yes, definitely. Let's not forget, after this ODI World Cup, there's less than a year to go for the next T20 World Cup.
Yes,
So then T20 will really be in the focus, in the limelight after this ODI World Cup is over. ODI cricket will basically go back to the background, and T20 World Cricket will be in the focus. So this is
yes.
a crucial tournament for players like Mohammad Hasnain, Shahnawaz Dahani, and Usman Qadir, Kushil
Uh,
Shah, Haider Ali, and Asif Ali. For players like these, this is a very uh, a big tournament as well for them to get back into the national team. If they really perform in this tournament, it'll make a huge case, especially if they go on, which most likely they will defeat Hong Kong. I think we can basically assume that, but especially if they go on to put on a good performance in the semi final against India, Sri Lanka, or Bangladesh, they will really be back in the reckoning for international cricket right now. So I'm pretty sure that the Pakistan Cricket Board, they will, while they are, they do have a lot of attention on the ODI World Cup right now. They're also having a close look at this tournament that's going on in Hangzhou in China.
But when we talk about this Hong Kong team, we know Pakistan is a good team. Still, Pakistan is looking good because they have good bowling unit. I think when you make a playing 11, Rahul, your four bowlers are Mohammad Hasnain, Arshad Iqbal, Shahnawaz Dhani, and Usman Qadir. These four are prime bowlers. Their 16 overs will decide the match.
Yes, absolutely. And then you have
And
Kasim
you have
Akram,
your
and I'm pretty
captain.
sure Mirza
Yeah.
Beg will also be in the playing 11. Mirza Beg is also pretty well known in Pakistani circles. He's also a PSL product. I'm pretty sure he will get a spot in the mm, team. Probably Kasim Akram will be the fifth bowler, and Mirza Beg as a backup for any bowler who's not doing well. Mm. And you might
Well,
even have Kushtil Shah as well. Kushtil Shah can also bowl.
Well, there is one more coincidence that Hong Kong captain is Nazakat Khan is your Pakistan player. Means they are origin from Pakistan. So when you are playing against Pakistan same nation, nerves are different and in a big tournament. But Nazakat Khan good in form in this. If we talk about this Hong Kong, they have good bowling against. They have beat recent matches. If we talk about, they have beat Cambodia by 9 wickets. Cambodia not be able to play 20 overs, even they not be able to make 100 runs. If we talk about the second match of this Hong Kong, they win against Japan. That is 5 wickets win. So collective performance from Hong Kong. That was not a single player performance. Of course, their bowling was great. If we talk about Ayush Shukla, if we talk Anas Khan, Mohammad Ghazanfar, these are very new players. They have not open in ODI or any format. I think they are not playing in T20 league also. So this is a appearance for Hong Kong first time, and Asian Games is finally the platform who is bringing out the teams that which team in Asia can grow up in cricket.
Yes, absolutely. I think among all the non-associate teams involved in this quarterfinal, I see a future definitely for well, like Nepal. Definitely for Nepal. Afghanistan is not too much of a surprise. We expect Afghanistan to be there. Sri Lanka versus Afghanistan. That's going to be the most interesting
Yeah, really
quarterfinal among
interesting.
these four, and
But
then
I
followed by India versus Nepal. Pakistan and Bangladesh should win pretty comfortably. Pakistan has Hong Kong, Bangladesh has Malaysia. So
Well, if we see the squad of Bangladesh, it looking very weak. Means not their main players are coming to World Cup. There was Tanjeed Hassan Shakib, who was selected for World Cup. Mosaddiq Hussain, who left the tournament in mid. So he is not coming for Bangladesh. So let's see how it will happen. We will definitely talk about this tomorrow. But when we talk about this Hong Kong versus Pakistan, this will be a one-sided encounter. If Pakistan bat first, might be we can see 170, 180 score. Otherwise, I think Hong Kong will be out easily.
yeah, I think Pakistan should be able to win comfortably against Hong Kong.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that in my mind.
Okay,
Hello,
welcome
bro.
Krishan Iyer.
Yeah,
How are you?
fine.
Yeah. So Krishan Iyer, tomorrow India versus Nepal. So how is the excitement for you? Now it is a mission of gold medal, and India is taking medals every day.
Yeah, absolutely, Kunal. And in cricket, actually, it is easy to win gold because in if you see other teams, they don't have experienced players in their lineup. If you see Sri
Yes.
Lanka, also in their squad don't have an experienced players. In Pakistan, also, if you see apart from Khuzdil Shah and what do you say?
Khuzdil
Uh,
Shah, Asif Ali, Haider Ali,
Yeah,
Usman Kadi,
yeah,
Yunus.
Asif Ali has only played T20 cricket for Pakistan. He's only looking experienced player
Well,
in the
Krishan
lineup. But
Iyer,
this,
yeah, Krishan Iyer, if
yeah,
we
but
see the
Kunal, if you
playing
see
11 of,
Kasim Akram, they are all under 19 players, Kunal. If you see, and if you
yeah,
see, Ruturaj has played in international as well. He has played in IPL as well. He has played in big stages. In this Pakistan team, they haven't played in big stages like international cricket. And Kasim Akram also hasn't played in PSL, I think. So the
they have
only
played in
some players,
PSL.
yeah, only some players like Haidar has played in PSL. Then Mohammad Hasnain has played. Then some players, but Kasim Akram is a under 19 player. He was in under 19 player, and I think he was under 19 captain of Pakistan as well. So they have picked most of the players are under 19 players, I feel.
Yeah, but still Pakistan team is looking great. If we see the experience of T20, I think 5 6 players is there. So we can't say that Pakistan what type of team is there. But I think in semi-final that is most probably India versus Pakistan in semi-final. This is a
Oh,
This
possibility.
they
this Pakistan team definitely looks good enough to defeat Hong Kong. There's no doubt about it. Are they good
Yeah.
enough to defeat India? That is a big question, in my opinion.
Kunal,
Yeah.
why they didn't select Mohammad Rizwan as an experienced player in their lineup? Because if you see in India also, you have some experienced players like Arshdeep is also there as an experienced bowler. He bowled well in
Mohammad
T20 World
Rizwan
Cup.
is with Pakistan in the
World
World
Cup.
Cup squad in India, so he can't play in the Asian
Oh
games.
yeah,
Well, you can say that Sarfaraz Ahmed can come. Might be. You can
Well,
say.
maybe, but I think this is also scheduling problem with the ICC. First of all, you want to have cricket in Asian Games, Commonwealth Games, and in the Olympics. Then what you should do is you should schedule all your ICC events and pure cricket related events mm, outside of those. When if cricket is there in Olympics and Asian Games and Commonwealth Games, in my opinion, you then I feel cricket should be the sole focus.
Yes.
The cricket happening in those games should be the sole focus among cricket fans. It shouldn't look like a sideshow. Like in this case, you have this tournament which is ending on October 8th, but October 5th begins the uh, ODI World Cup. So more people will be focused, obviously, on the ODI World Cup than these Asian games, which are being played with either much lesser or second string teams among the top
Yes.
teams. So. I feel the ICC should have found a way to schedule the World Cup at a different time so that this um, tournament would be the sole focus. And another thing is we have to accept that if when we bring cricket into the Olympics, we're not bringing Test cricket or ODI cricket into these games. We're only going to have these games in the T20 format, not in any other format.
Yeah, of course.
So in this context, it is also important that players. It is also important that teams streamline their players into different formats. You need to have format specialists. You need to have horses for courses selection policy, so that in situations like this, your ODI team and T20 team will both look strong and both will be the uh, primary sides. It won't be like if you field a top team for one day cricket, then at the same time, if you play T20, you'll have to field a second string team or vice versa. Those kind of situations have to be avoided, in my opinion.
Yeah, okay. So we have so many discussion about this Asian Games. So let's see. Hoping that India and Pakistan will finally qualify for semi-final. There is no doubt. I hope so.
But I don't think India and Pakistan will play against each other in the semis. I think it will be semi-final again. Pakistan will play against Sri Lanka or Bangladesh. India will play, I don't know, against Hong Kong or someone, because
If
one team.
Pakistan defeats Hong Kong in the quarterfinals, we're not going to play Hong Kong in the semis. So
Yeah,
India and Pakistan will be in separate semifinals
Yeah,
against
that's
one of
what.
Sri Lanka or Bangladesh.
yeah. I'm hoping that might be Afghanistan will come into the party. They are good
Yeah,
team.
Afghanistan is a good team. Yeah,
Pawan will not
but
be happy with
in
you,
this
Kunal.
But this
Don't
Yeah,
say this.
Kunal, Hong Kong team, most of the Hong Kong players are of Pakistan, because especially if you see Hong Kong as a country, they are part of China, and these Chinese people don't play cricket that regular. Means they are not used to play cricket, and they are not good at in cricket as well. We saw against Malaysia also. I saw some match, China versus Malaysia. China got out all out in 23 runs into 20 overs game. So these Chinese people don't play cricket. That's why this Hong Kong team has such Pakistani players in their team. That's why.
yeah, of course. Okay, I also think like that also, but it's okay. That is your choice. But yes, now let's come to the comment that is given from Krishna Gopal, that he is saying that how Africa, by their luck today, they win again. Choke in this year remind the Zimbabwe versus South Africa last year. Okay, so let's come to the World Cup South Africa campaign. Again, Rahul, this is a very interesting team, South Africa. When we see the squad, we always have the hope that this team can do big, but suddenly what happens? They are out.
Yeah, this has been the story of their international cricket history. They've always been choking in matches. Let's not, and not surprisingly, they have choked against New Zealand again. They have a long history they've of choking against New Zealand. Now it's a pretty
Yeah,
long one. 2011, I think, if you recall, South Africa in the quarterfinals, South Africa was chasing 220, 230 odd to win, and they were 100 for one, and they ended up getting all out for 170 or 180 and losing the match.
yeah,
Then 2015, they lost to New Zealand off the second to last ball in Auckland. I think South Africa, no, New Zealand needed six to win off two balls in the semi final, and Grant Elliott hit a sixer and won it for New Zealand.
yes,
Another heartbreak, very close match in 2019 as well in England, and again, Kane. I think it was Kane Williamson who helped New Zealand get over the line against South Africa. New Zealand won that match in the final over and managed to defeat South Africa. This one, to be frank, it is in a practice game. I know this is a practice game, but 20 scoring uh, 219 runs in 37 overs in this day and age of T20 cricket. Less than 6 runs and over, to be frank, is not a huge ask. It isn't
Yeah, of course.
something impossible to do, and they only lost 4 wickets during the run chase. It's not like they had a collapse earlier on. Early in the innings, they lost 3 or 4 early wickets, and then they could not pull this win off. They were not losing wickets that often in this run chase. I do not know how they botched this up. It really defeats me how they managed to lose this match. To be
Yeah, it
honest,
is
not a
saying
very
that.
good practice match, not very promising. But anyway, South Africa, to be honest, be it the 2019 World Cup or in this World Cup, they are not huge contenders, in my opinion, for making the semi final. These are not very strong South African teams like you saw in 20 until 2015. Until 2015, South African teams looked very strong and tough to beat. You Teams felt intimidated playing against South Africa, but that factor is kind of gone um, after 2015. 2019, if you look at it, teams are not intimidated by South Africa, to be very honest.
Yeah, of course. So another comment is saying that Rahul as Denith Venalage is uh, playing first World Cup. What is your expectation in playing in Indian condition? Well, Rahul, I think you will also agree with that. That Dinuth Villalage is good bowler. Actually, he is good, skillful bowler. He has good future, and might be in Sri Lanka is dependent on Tikshana and Villalage. Their performance will definitely help Sri Lanka forward, irrespective of team is there, whether it is Australia, England, South Africa. If their spin are good, definitely that will help Sri Lanka.
Yes, absolutely. Velalage will have similar conditions to what he bowled on in Sri Lanka. In India, it may not be as spin friendly as Sri Lanka, to be honest, but they will have spin friendly conditions. There will be assistance for spin
Well,
in India
Rahul,
because
Sri
the
Lanka is playing
subcontinent,
two
and
times
they
in
will
Chennai.
definitely, and he will come in handy not just against the Sena countries, but even against the subcontinent teams as well. We have to expect it. Velalage really troubled India during the group match in Colombo. Let's not forget that one. He got, I think, 6 wickets against India, if I'm not wrong. He could do it again to India at the Wankhede Stadium. Wankhede also has assistance for spin. I know that because the boundaries are smaller, it could be easier to hit sixers, but still we cannot take him lightly. Velalage will certainly be a handful at Lucknow. I think where Sri Lanka is going to play Australia and Netherlands. He will definitely be a handful in those conditions, and then unfortunately, Velalage and let's not forget New Delhi as well. I think Sri Lanka is playing South Africa and Bangladesh over there. He will be
Yeah,
a handful in those conditions as well. It's unfortunate that Sri Lanka will not be playing any match in Chennai, so Velalage won't get to bowl on the Chepauk wicket. But they have a lot of spin-friendly conditions. At least these 4 matches are very winnable for the Sri Lankan team. These conditions will be very suitable for them, in
yeah.
my opinion.
Yeah, okay. So Rahul, let's talk about our first game, first practice game. Of course, how you see New Zealand team, Rahul, especially if Kane Williamson is injured, he is doing rehab. Okay, still he is come to bat. In first match he made a 50 plus, second match 37, and then goes out of the pavilion. That yes, you have to take care of yourself, and others will have also get a chance. Don't you think that Kane Williamson is really special in everyone? Because we don't see some players when they are injured, they are doing rehab, they don't like to hold the bat. But Kane Williamson is spending time in front of the ground at least 15 to 20 overs. That is great.
Yes, absolutely. He is definitely a fighter. You have to salute his fighting abilities, but hopefully we have to hope that he won't aggravate any possible injury during this World Cup and then have to leave the World Cup midway. That would be a very huge blow to New Zealand if that were to happen. So hopefully he takes care of himself, makes sure he doesn't get injured, and has an nice injury-free tournament.
Yes, Rahul, if we see the takeaway from this New Zealand team, they have made back to back two 300s. That is the moral that will definitely high their moral that yes, they have achieved something in practice games, and each and every opener is playing. At one time, Devon Conway was golden duck, but in next match, Devon Conway 78. Rachin Ravinder, when he was get a time, he was also great. So don't you think that Rahul that preparation for New Zealand is good as of now?
Yes, very good preparation for New Zealand. I think they're the only team that has won both their practice games so far. Of course, there is Australia versus Pakistan to come tomorrow. Actually, Australia and Pakistan, both of them didn't win their first practice matches. So New Zealand is the only one that has won both of their practice matches, and
Yeah,
so Sri Lanka and Afghanistan will be looking for win tomorrow. In fact, all the teams playing tomorrow will be looking for their first win in a practice match. Afghanistan had a washout. Afghanistan, India, Netherlands, and Australia had their first practice matches washed out. Then Pakistan and Sri Lanka both lost their first practice matches. So, regardless of what happens tomorrow, New Zealand is going into this World Cup as the only team to have won both of their practice matches. And that
yeah.
is a fact. And I think
Okay,
it gives them a lot of confidence. Definitely, the form of Devon Conway will give them the most confidence, in my opinion. I think he was one of the batsmen who was kind of, not scoring runs. He was a little bit off of form today. So they'll be very happy about that.
yeah, okay. There's another interesting comment that he is saying that we are ruling out Bangladesh, Netherlands, Sri Lanka. Don't know why. I am getting a feeling that anyone will be in semi-final, especially Bangladesh. Everyone is in form, especially Miraj, Shakib, Litton Das, Rahim, and others. Well, good question. And I'm also feeling that in Asian teams like Sri Lanka and Bangladesh, you can't put him out of the contest because their spinners are good. If their spinners performing, might be they can be in semi-final, but they need to beat a big team like Sena. You have to say all the Sena countries. You have if you beat Sena countries, you are possible that it can be possible you are in a semi-final. South Africa, Australia, New Zealand, England, you have to beat him.
Yes, absolutely. In my opinion, and Bangladesh won't be easy even with pace. It won't facing their pace bowlers will not be very easy. We have to admit that England they can be vulnerable even against pace bowling. In my opinion, uh, and Bangladesh, I think they're playing England in Dharamshala. If I'm not wrong, they're playing England in Dharamshala, and they're also playing Afghanistan in Dharamshala. So in both those matches, Bangladesh has the ability to really trouble their opponents, even in pace-friendly conditions. And then in Chennai, they're playing New Zealand. They can. That's a very winnable match, in my opinion. Unfortunately, I mean, if you we have to see how much confidence Bangladesh will have in defeating New Zealand. New Zealand just defeated Bangladesh in two ODI matches in Bangladesh before the World Cup. So we have to see where Bangladesh's confidence will be at
Yeah,
um, in that match. Then they have the match against India and Pune. That will be a little bit of a challenging match for them. They will be an underdog in that. They have a very good chance against South Africa and Mumbai again. And in Kolkata, although it's not generally a spin friendly wicket, and they're playing Netherlands over there, so they will have very good chances there. They're playing Pakistan also in Kolkata. They
yeah,
will be a little bit of an underdog in that match, to be honest, because Pakistan team they have a very good record in Kolkata. To be honest, I think They played only four ODIs against India over there. They won all four ODI matches in Kolkata. So Pakistan in Kolkata, that'll be a little bit of a challenge because they have to also face Pakistan's pace bowling attack. That's going to be a challenge. Then against Sri Lanka and Delhi, that will be interesting. That can go either way. Both teams have strong spin bowling attacks. Against Australia and Pune, we don't know how the pitch is going to play. But same situation, they have the bowling attack to trouble any team on any wicket. It comes down to their batting, how they bat in these matches, in my opinion.
But Rahul, when we talk about the Bangladesh all-rounders, Mehdi Hassan Miraz is different. Of course, in back-to-back matches, he made a 50 plus, good in bowling also. Don't you think, Rahul, now Mehdi Hassan Miraz is making their career at its best? Means now he is a proper all-rounder who can bat in middle order, even in top order also, and gives you 10 over spin bowling.
Yeah, Mehdi Hassan is a proper all-rounder in my opinion. We have to see where he bats. They'll have to be a little bit flexible with how they manage Mehdi Hassan.
Yeah, of course. But I think the major takeaway for this Bangladesh team that finally they have got the opening combination of Litton Das and Tanjeed Hassan. Tanjeed Hassan, Litton Das first match 130 run stand. In the second match, Tanjeed Hassan made 45. So Rahul, do you think that they are going with the same opening combination? Tanjeed Hassan back to back good innings.
I think won't drop Tanzid Hassan. Tanzid Hassan will probably open the batting. That seems pretty obvious that they trust his ability. I don't know if it's the right option because while form is there, experience also matters in a big
Yeah.
tournament like this. So I'm not sure if opening with Tanzid Hassan is the right option.
Yeah, let's see. But in the first game for Bangladesh might be Shakib Al Hasan is not there. But Rahul, when Shakib will come into the party suddenly, do you think there will be any change in their combination? Means suppose Shanto has to come lower down or Shakib will be number four. Who is the number four for you if Shakib is coming? Shanto or Shakib?
I would choose Shakib Al Hassan as number four. In fact, I think an opening combination that Bangladesh can go with is Nitin Das and Mehdi Hassan. I think that is something they can go with. Unfortunately, Tamim Iqbal being an opener would have made matters a lot easier for Bangladesh, but they don't have that.
Yeah. Okay. Rahul, when we see the England team, unfortunate that first match washed out against India, they not get a chance. But opening combination was not great for England team. 9 runs in a first over, they got the wicket, and that is David Malan. Rahul, of course, this is a new combination for this defending champions team. Do you think this David Malan and Barristo combination will work for England?
It can definitely work, and I think they both complement each other well. Malan is a player who likes to grind out big innings. Bairstow is a player who likes to go hard from the top. So they both complement each other very well. David Malan, if you put this failure aside, he has done very well in the series against New Zealand and shown some good form. Regardless, I know it's different conditions in India, but he has the technique to really stay there if it's a very difficult wicket to bat on. He has shown that he has the ability to stay at the crease and not get out in case there is a collapse or the conditions are difficult. He has shown that he can grind out beginnings.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so tomorrow there is three practice games. So finally, I think we are expecting that in Guwahati there will be no rain tomorrow, and Thiruvananthapuram also because today game is finally completed. Anyways, it is goes by DL method, but we are expecting something for Indian team. But Rahul, do you think against Netherlands, India will get something? Even Rohit Sharma is not interested to play this practice match. I think Indian team are mentally prepared to play World Cup now?
To be frank, I think they should play the practice match. In my
Means
opinion,
they will play, means they are not taking it seriously, means like other teams. So tomorrow against Netherlands, what you are thinking, who are getting the more chances? Do you think that Rohit and Kohli will bat and go to the pavilion and
probably
then,
all I would say they should, but they probably won't
yeah,
because uh, for them they don't play. They're now picking and choosing when to play. In my
yeah,
opinion, they refuse to play even a bilateral series against West Indies, even in that, which is not just a practice match but proper cricketing matches. They refuse to play, so they won't care about a practice match. In my
yeah,
opinion, they won't suddenly care enough about practice matches to play these matches. So I won't be surprised if at least Virat Kohli is sitting out, if not Rohit Sharma.
yeah. But tomorrow there will be interesting practice games: Afghanistan versus Sri Lanka, India versus Netherlands, and another interesting game is Pakistan versus Australia. Why? Because this is expected to be 100 overs game. There will be no rain in Hyderabad, and in Hyderabad, Pakistan is doing practice almost 6 7 days, and visuals, live visuals are coming that Shaheen Shah Afridi is working hard in a fast bowling and Shadab Khan is working in sprint department. So Rahul, do you think this will impact Pakistan team in their campaign, especially in first two matches they are playing in Hyderabad?
Well, the fact that they're playing both their practice games in Hyderabad means that they will know the conditions inside out now. They
Yeah,
have for the first two ODIs. So Netherlands and Sri Lanka, they have a bit of a disadvantage in that field. Pakistan has got an edge over them in that field. Netherlands, of course, even without playing the practice matches in Hyderabad, Pakistan can win that match. But against Sri Lanka, by the time they play Sri Lanka, they would have played three matches on the Hyderabad pitch, and they will know how the pitch behaves. So they will have the edge over Sri Lanka as well.
yeah. But tomorrow, what we expect from Pakistan versus Australia? High scoring game.
We can definitely expect a high scoring game, in my opinion. Hyderabad is fairly, although they say it's spin friendly, it's quite batting friendly too. You can definitely make big scores on the Hyderabad wicket, and both Australia and Pakistan have the batsmen to do so.
Yeah, Rahul. When I heard some news and having discussion with a good friends, all are discussing about Pakistan team. Means all are fearing. Means some have fear that Pakistan can do anything in a World Cup. Some are saying that Pakistan have nothing. They can't do anything. They have nothing in their batting lineup. What do you think, Rahul? Their chances, of course. If we talk about opening combination of this Pakistan team, I think they are little bit confused. Who is going to start? Fakar Zaman, Imamullah, or Abdullah Shafiq, or Imamullah should sit out. Fakar Zaman and Abdullah Shafiq should come as an opener. Who is your opener for Pakistan? Best
I
combination.
think there's no doubt Imamul Haq will be one of the two openers. There's no doubt about that. I would prefer Fakar Zaman over Abdullah Shafiq, in my opinion, because regardless of form, Fakar Zaman has experience on his side. He has played in ICC tournaments before. He's even played a crucial knock in the 2017 Champions Trophy final, the one that broke the hearts of us Indian
Yeah, in
fans.
2019 also against India,
And
he had made 54 runs.
yes, he did. He's done very well against India. That's another reason to choose him in the team. Abdullah Shafiq is low on experience, in my
Yeah,
opinion. So,
yeah,
uh,
of course.
and in my mind, I don't think he's ready for World Cup cricket yet. So, uh, Fakar Zaman would be the safer option for me.
Yeah, okay. In middle order, of course, there is Fakar Zaman. Sorry, there is Rizwan, Babar Azam. One will play Salman or Shakil. Rahul. Which one you want? You want left-hander or right-hander in the middle order? Meanwhile, Pakistan have already one left-hander in a batting lineup.
It's going to be very interesting between the four spinners that Pakistan has got, because Shadab Khan hasn't been informed of late. Mohammad Nawaz, he's a bowler who can bat, and
Yeah,
Aga Salman and Saud Shakil have
Shakil.
both shown that they are capable of batting and bowling. But we know that Shadab Khan and Mohammad Nawaz are better bowlers.
Yeah,
So it's going to be a toss up, but I feel Pakistan has to choose two out of these four spinners to be in the playing 11. My first choice would be Shadab Khan and Mohammad Nawaz, in my opinion,
yeah, of
going
course.
by experience.
Usama Mir is your another spinner who picked 2 wickets in the first match, but I think Usama Mir might be get edge if there is more turn, if there is turning track, might be.
It might be, but then Pakistan have got decent pace bowlers as well in the team. They
Uh,
may not need Osama Mir.
yeah. Okay, so Rahul, there are different opinion of top four. While you are seeing analyzing all the practice matches, your top four is changing, or you are okay with your same top four that you have given after announcement of squad.
I would go with the same top four. I think it's going to be India, Australia, England, and Pakistan in no particular order, in my opinion.
Why
New
not
Zealand,
South
it
Africa?
might other teams might come close, in my opinion, but I feel these are going to be the four teams who do it.
Okay, great. Let's hope that Pakistan will also go. My top four is also same, but I am thinking that might be South Africa will get an edge because I think in England there is one thing that not goes to England. I think uh, England team is a bit weak in bowling, especially Chris Wokes. I think Chris Wokes is not that type of form. Topley is okay. I think Adil Rashid is not getting too much wickets in India. That is also another stats. So I think in bowling they are uh, bit out. That's why I think might be England can lose this time. Not will get the spot. Might be because of their bowling.
I mean, winning the World Cup isn't a guarantee, but I still feel they have enough bowling resources. May not be as strong as their batting, but they still have enough bowling resources in their team. They have some very good all rounders as well in Ben Stokes and Moeen Ali. Even Sam Curran or Liam Livingstone can roll their arms over. The bowling as well. Also have David Willey in my mind, and Adil Rashid, although he hasn't been good in India, these are still favorable conditions for Adil Rashid. Chris Wokes and Mark Wood are both capable of getting wickets on their day. So this bowling lineup is by no means what to say, not dangerous or not a threat.
Yeah. Okay, there is another interesting thought from Krishna in a comment section. He's saying that uh, if you want some bowling, you will okay with Salman, but if you need batting, then remove Nawaz and Shakil will play. Means Salman and Shakil will automatically play as a batsman. That will strengthen your batting because Nawaz is your not a good batsman. Even in bowling wise, also Nawaz is not quite great. So he says that in this case, Iftikhar has to bowl 10 overs and he's handy like Maxwell. Can you compare Iftikhar with Maxwell? Can he do like this? That type of job?
Mm, definitely is an aggressive batsman. He can do that kind of job, but I wouldn't put him in too much in the same bracket as Glenn Maxwell.
Uh, not that. Same views for me, my side, but yes, Krishna is saying something, so it might be. But I think Iftikhar is your another means you can sixth bowling option, number six, right?
Wait, sorry.
I'm saying that Iftikhar is your sixth bowling option, not number five, I guess.
Yeah,
If you
probably. Yeah, sixth bowling option in my opinion would be
for
Iftikhar
Australia,
Ahmed.
they have only one spinner, Zampa. That's why Maxwell is your number five, number fifth bowling option.
Yeah, definitely. Adam Zampa will be number four, and Glenn Maxwell will have to be number five right now. If Australia had Ashton Agar, a lot of problems would have been solved for them, but
He's
it'll
out.
have to be Glenn Maxwell.
Aston is finally out of the World Cup. So lone spinner is Zampa. That is really interesting Australia team. Really
Yeah,
interesting.
it's going to be tough for Australia in this World Cup because of that. In my
Yeah,
opinion, not having a proper spinner.
yeah. So a good cricket will be tomorrow. Tomorrow there is India versus Nepal. Then India practice game, and uh, tomorrow the last day of practice game, and after that from Friday a game will start. Not Friday, I guess it is Thursday, right? Yeah, from Thursday
On
a
Thursday, yes. Thursday,
World Cup
yes.
will start, and the first match is England versus New Zealand, means finalist of 2019. So when Ben Stokes will come to bat, there will be a memory that Ben Stokes made that match tie.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, there's another comment that Tanvir Sangha is a good bowler. If Zampa gets injured, he's a potential replacement. But I don't think Zampa is a good player. While fitness wise, Zampa is good. I don't think Zampa will be injured. Well, we can't say about cricketer injury. It can be happen anytime. But I think Zampa is good at its fitness.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So thank you, Rahul, for your time. Have a great
Thank you.
discussion. And tomorrow we will talk about another good game on Asian Games. That definitely Sri Lanka versus Afghanistan. That will be a good match, and I think watchable also. Only game that is watchable in quarterfinal is Sri Lanka versus Afghanistan. So we will have a good talk about that also, and we have a lot of talks about World Cup. So let's see how India will perform tomorrow. Definitely, India is going to come qualify for semi-final. So let's see and enjoy the game tomorrow. So thank you, Rahul, for your time, and thank
Thank
you
you,
very much,
Kunal.
guys. Just subscribe KFCS and enjoy World Cup with KFCS. Till then, thank you very much. Goodbye and good night.
Good night.